The four items that I mentioned are the four yield components to make yield, and that would be the number of plants you have on each acre and the number of pods you're able to set on each of the nodes and the number of seeds that you're able to get in each one of those pods, and then the seed mass or the seed size across that entire plant. And those all are determined from the very beginning of flowering development, which starts in early July for much of the Midwest, all the way until final seed fill is complete the third week of September. So you have a very long window in which those reproductive stages occur, and to maximize that full yield component equation, you do have to maximize all of the conditions that those plants are going to grow in throughout the season. Well, in soybean, our best traits to this point in soybean have been traits that allow us to use products to control pests a little bit better. For instance, weeds or herbicide resistance in soybean that allows us to control weeds a little more efficiently has been the primary traits that we've been using in soybean. And so they don't really give us additional yield. They just give us tools to help protect our yield a little bit better from losing bushels to weeds. Well, my biggest thing as far as I'm concerned, it's scouting. It's getting in every acre and learning what's going on in your field and where you're losing yield. It starts primarily early in the season with how well you're getting seed efficiency or plant stand establishments from the seeds, the number of seeds that you're planting, as well as how many weeds in that weed spectrum and how you can eliminate bushels lost to weed competition early in the season and make sure you don't have any troubles with post-emergence herbicide failures. And then, making sure you're really early at not losing bushels to insect populations as they increase, if you're in areas where maybe you have to keep an eye on soybean aphids or other disease developments when environment is conducive to disease development or losing yield to disease. So it really comes down to scouting and knowing what's going on in your field throughout the season. Well, there certainly is a potential of developing fungicide resistance over the long term, and that's why it's so very important for growers to know that they're using these tools and technologies when they need to use them and where they need to use them. So the potential is there, and in many cases throughout history, if we overuse a tool too long, we can develop resistances to that particular tool. So it's about scouting, and it's about learning, and it's about using the products at the right time and the right place.